Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. We are with Mr. Stabby here, Captain Stabby, that is. We're basically playing a poison necromancer, a poison melee necromancer for now, mainly because we want to take advantage of the increased attack rating that we get with having the poison dagger. As you can see, we are doing plenty of poison damage, even though we're on players 8, so I'm going to be sticking with that for a little while to try and get myself up to speed here. And I forgot to put on my bone armor there. You guys can just be Iron Maiden and play with him. There you go. And we'll stab the boss. We need a little bit more experience. We do want to get up into our 20s before facing Duriel. And there we go. We're just killing everything with poison there. Can we get a stab on you? Thank you. There you go. Now you're dying. Anyway, let's go ahead and boost our vitality there. And did I mean to boost vitality? I might actually needed to have boosted something else there. We'll get more levels and we'll actually be able to get that. So anyway, Poison Dagger level 9. Let's go ahead and put into Poison Explosion again. I've completely forgotten my plan because that was quite a while ago that I actually played last, unfortunately, because I recorded that first 7 in one big batch, and it's been about a week because, well, you know, life is busy and it's the holiday season, so I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I hate the holiday season. I work retail, that's probably why. But anyway, you know, we've got the Rallart tile kind of set up there, and we're going for the cube today. And I do need more strength. That's what I needed. Yeah, 47 strength needed for that, so I need 2 more levels into strength. Reason why 2 more levels is because I'm getting some of that strength from other equipment, so you need to just go away. And I'll probably get mana from that guy whenever he finally dies. Yep. Okay. So I can never remember whether poison actually does the little mana whenever they die thing, but it does. So I'm going to be relying on that a little bit, like stabbing random enemies as I'm running through a area where I'm not actually going to be leveling up much, just to get the extra mana back for whenever I actually have to fight something serious. Oh, and we're getting a lot of champions and stuff. That's kind of good, kind of bad. Let's go ahead and get our bone armor back up. I do love how she just kind of like keels over there. Mercenary, you need to not be dying here. I do need to heal you just a little bit. Don't be dying on me. There you go, a little bit of poison damage to you, and let's go ahead and get some healing potions kind of set up here so we don't have to worry about him dying quite as much. I don't really want him fighting the lightning beetles because, well, the lightning beetles will rip him to pieces with his lot of melee attacks, and that will trigger their lightning. So let's go ahead and poison you again. There you go, and I heard a charm. There's the charm. I do not want poison damage charms, despite what you may think. Poison damage charms can be nice. They'll boost my damage, but I want to keep my duration low, which is a bit of a challenge. So unless they're like really short duration ones, I don't really want them. And I really don't want plus stamina. Come on, mercenary. You can handle him. He's possessed, so I can't curse him. So it's all up to you. I'm going to kill some guys while you play with him. Let's go ahead and do some mana just so we can get our poison damage back up to full. Reason I wasn't killing things in one shot before was because I didn't have the mana on, so these guys go boop. There you go. He's surprisingly not triggering it every time. I thought he would. Huh. But he does do enough damage. I mean, I've got... Oh, I don't have a spear on him. I thought I put a spear on him. Must be thinking of my other playthrough. But anyway, let's kill things. Boom, boom. And yeah, these are the kind of guys that I'll just stab and just run away, and they'll restore my mana in just a little bit. This is only 5 mana to actually cast, so yay. I might want to switch back to not using Poison Dagger for a little bit, but for now I think we're good. There are certain items I would like to actually get, though, by the way. But I don't really see myself honestly being able to find those. There's a certain Chris knife that I would like. It's a unique. It's pretty powerful. I would like to find a 3-socket 1 drop, but that won't happen until Act 3, if at all. We might not ever see one. I would like an Ithaleth just for the bleeding kind of assistance to the poison. That way, if there's something that's high poison resistance, I can actually kind of deal with that with bleed instead. And there's also the ignore target defense. There's all kinds of nice things kind of going along with it. That would be very, very nice. Hey, can you guys please stop? There you go. And dead. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Ah, geez. Come on, die. Die, Slinger. We're going after the cube today. I probably won't go after the entire oh, geez. This is going to be a lot of experience. But it's going to be a pain in the ass. You get to die. Can I please stab you? Thank you. Stab you. Stab you. Stab you. Stab you. Get some mana back. Stab. And don't need multiple stabs on the same ones that are already poisoned, but I'm losing track of which ones I've already poisoned. Chip Topaz is going to be useful. That'll allow us to do a 2-socket magic item with multiple stats on it. Can you guys leave me alone, please? Go away. And you go away, you go away, and you go away. There you go. They'll just die off on their own. He can help them along, but I'm not too super worried about that. And that was a decent chunk of experience. I do like killing the lightning guys just because they can be a pain in the ass otherwise, and also because they are good experience. Compared to most of the enemies here, they just give a load more. Go ahead and die. Thank you. And how did I miss you? Oh, you got a shield. You blocked. I keep forgetting that it is a thing in Diablo 2 that enemies do have block animations. If you guys were ever curious about that, enemies can block if they have a shield. I'm not sure if it applies to all of them, but I know that the Fallen and the Whip ladies, cat ladies in this one, can block if they have a shield. I don't know if they can block without a shield either, though. I don't remember whether they're actually statistically identical or not. That's one of those things you have to dive into the actual code to figure out, which is unfortunate, or you need to use a mod which just spawns them so you can test it on them, which would be the long way of doing this. Let's go ahead and get our bone armor back up, and let's go ahead and grab that light healing potion just in case we need it. We're not really over-encumbered by potions just yet, so I can deal with picking up a few extras just for the case of, you know, killing horrible, horrible enemies that were likely to pop up across in the near future. And I do love that I'm able to one-stab most of these now with, ooh, Jewel. I'm able to one-stab most of them with my poison, even though we're on players 8. That's going to help out a great deal. Plus 2 minimum damage is absolutely useless to me, but I'll sell it or use it in a crafting recipe. Yeah, you guys, not very tough. I've got plenty of life now, so you guys really, really aren't going to be doing much to me. Let's see. Iron Maiden on you guys? Yeah, we can do that. Just kill these guys off before we go through the doorway here. That way we don't have to go through a whole bunch of them whenever we come back through here. Well, if we come back through. We probably shouldn't have to, but here's the next spot for us, Dry Hills. This is where we're going to find the lovely, lovely cube, which is what I'm mainly looking forward to. Our poison will not keep up for the entirety of the game, so I will have to eventually knock it down to players 1. As you can see, we're doing pretty good as is, so Act 2 is not being unfriendly to us. We do need to find the waypoint here, because I will need it for the next episode. We are moving slower. That's kind of coming with the stupid build things. I did get a recommendation, and this is a little late in the episode to probably mention it, but you know who you are, for the Negan build. Chances are if I do go with Negan, I would probably go with a Druid, because I can do a mix of, well, melee and shapeshift and stuff like that, and I don't have to really... come on. Or summons, actually, would be even better with that one, but where you can use the club. But honestly, with most builds using clubs, especially if you specifically want a spiked club like... I'm all of a sudden forgetting the name he gives... Lucille. There we go. Especially if you want a club like Lucille, which has the razors all around it. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of twinked building there. I'm going to have specific equipment to actually pull that off. Rune words or uniques would work for it. Oh, are you going to actually... Oh, you didn't die. Oh, I thought she might actually die. There you go. Let's go with Mana Potion. He's doing fine up there now. Now that he's got his prayer going and he's only facing some weak sauce enemies, he's fine. Let's go ahead and Poison Explosion over there. That'll get rid of both those guys. Our Poison Explosion is going up in power, but it does hit multiple targets, so... Yeah, it's going up in mana cost, too. The one nice thing is, whenever we get to Poison Nova, I will be using Poison Nova. This is mostly melee. It's not entirely melee. I don't feel like driving myself completely insane, because I am going to be doing that with the Pacifist Paladin, which I agreed to do. There's Halls of the Dead. Let's go ahead and put up a town portal in front of it. Because we're going to need that. I want to find the waypoint before I go into it, though. But yeah, I don't feel like driving myself completely insane, so this is still stupid builds. It's just I'm not going to go super stupid. I think I just heard something out there. I may have to pause the game in just a second and actually go check on noises outside of the recording room, because I should be the only one here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go do that just real quick, because that was not a good noise that I heard. So I will be right back in just a moment. Okay, it was just one of the dogs trying to escape its pen. It was nothing major. Oh, and another 3-socket one. Lovely. We do need to increase our strength so we can wear those. Reason why I'm getting up to the strength to wear one of those is just in case I don't get something good on resists, so I can actually work with Diablo. Diablo is going to be a pain in the ass. He's always been, for pretty much any of the melee characters, he's been that way for a lot of things, so let's go ahead and take that. Mercenary, you can handle those guys. Or we can stab them and knock them a mile back and poison them and watch them die off screen. So yeah, they still give us experience when they die off screen, by the way, as long as you're in the same area. So I guess the waypoint is going to be up here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where, but I'm going to keep moving along. There you go. Good job dying there, fellows. I may eventually, well, actually, I know I'm eventually going to start investing a lot into Bone Prison. That way I can get a lot more durability on this shield, but that might be something more for like higher difficulties. Because, frankly, most of our points right now in normal are going to end up going towards our poison damage, our poison output. So this is a Daggermancer with a little bit of poison on the side, because you can't get level 30 skills up high enough in normal difficulty unless you are just going to grind your ass off. So yeah, we're not going to be focusing too much on getting like Poison Nova and stuff like that. Higher difficulties, yes, I would actually switch over to being a more dedicated Poison Bone Necromancer. Possibly even getting summons. In normal, I don't need it right now. I'm going to say I don't need it right now. If you're new to the game, I would wholeheartedly recommend Golem. Frankly, I would have focused on... Let's go ahead and let those guys die. I would have focused on using Golem instead of... Let's kill all these things. Instead of Curses for your initial bit of run. Just because it's going to help you out a lot more to have that extra body there distracting things. Go ahead and build up our mana again, just so we can keep poisoning all these little bastards and keep them away from us. And we're about to... There's a poison cloud. So glad I moved when I did. I was kind of surprised. I thought that was going to be a different trap. I forgot that poison traps were a thing in this game. Yeah, you go ahead and just die. But yeah, I'll keep that. Let's see what our amulet looks like. Frost Nova when struck. That would be really good on the Pacifist Paladin. Those are one of those things that you can't really just like randomly get from merchants and stuff like that, and that would help out the Pacifist Paladin a great deal because that is another source of damage. Pacifist Paladin relies on thorns, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. And that's going to be the hardest one to get going because you can't even kill anything to get those levels to get up to thorns. You have to find a skull and put that in a shield, which is a nightmare. That's why you always start a pacifist run on players 8, and chances are I will be running through a lot of it on players 8 just to boost their damage against me as well as boost my damage against them. I will be hunting down low strength requirement equipment because defense is actually against that build. It works against it because the less enemies hit you, the less damage they're going to be doing to themselves. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things. So you actually want to get hit with it, so I wouldn't be using Holy Shield or any of that stuff. I would literally just be using Thorns. I might consider using some resistance stuff, but that's an entirely different thing. That would be more for bosses, where we'd have to trigger our Novas, but even then, they still have melee attacks. The only exception would be probably the biggest hurdle in the entire run for that particular character is the... let's go ahead and go back to Luke Golane. The biggest hurdle in that particular run will be Desace in Act 4. As many of you know, he is going to be a royal pain in the butt, and I'm going to throw that away. Even though it'd be really nice to have, we're not going to be using it, so... I'm going to go ahead and just stash this in. Let's go ahead and move the nefs down. There you go. Let's go ahead and stash that in there, just in case we want another Rallort Tal. Our current option is better than that one, but... yeah, we're about to hit the next level up as well, so we're not doing too bad. We really aren't. Despite my antsiness about it, we're really not that far off of being where we want to be. And I needed to use the town portal there. Someone needs to remind me of this stuff. It's you guys' job to tell me, isn't it? No, it's not, because you guys can't see through time and tell me ahead of time. If someone does that and actually tells me to check something whenever I'm going through a run and I actually forget it, I feel very sorry for you because, yeah, you predicted the future. My derpiness was part of yours. Okay, there you go. Okay, hollow ones. I don't mind him fighting off those guys over there. Okay, let's see if we can get some corpse explosions going in on these guys. Can we poison you? And I need to heal. Okay, is he going to kill anything over there that's not frozen? Let's go ahead and do another heal there. Boom, boom, boom. Can we kill one of these skeletons? Let's go ahead and stab him. Boom. Get some poison going in on those guys. There you go. Now they're starting to go down. And you stab down. And boom. And we are poisoned to kingdom come. And we got a superior zombie head. Only one socket, though. That sucks. It's not even something we can use for it. Let's go ahead and drop poison there and there. Get those guys dead. And we do need to hopefully find... Oh, there's a chipped skull. That's nice. Antidote potion anywhere? Nope. Just healing potions. So we need to wait for the poison to come off, unfortunately. I don't want bolts. Oh, lordy. Are we perma-poisoned? I think we might be perma-poisoned. That's not fun. Okay, yeah, we are perma-poisoned. He's killing things, and we've got another revival guy right there. So we actually have to come back to town and get rid of this poison. So, yay. How do you know you can trust me? Because I'm about to buy a bunch of potions from you. Because I don't feel like dealing with a lot of that crap. Those need to be drank, and we're going to buy those. We'll go ahead and keep some in our inventory as well. I need to get those in my stash, too. As far as other stuff goes, we're looking pretty good on most of this. But I want to go ahead and buy a couple of these. Just so we don't have to deal with perma-poison quite as much. I'm going to keep probably 2 of them undrank. That way I can counter the poison. But poison resist for now for 4 minutes is good. There you go. Good job, Necroman. And there's some of our chip gems. We can re-roll these now. I'm not sure whether I'd want to re-roll the cold damage one because that might actually be useful later on. We do have crossbow still. There you guys go. I'm going to go find who's resurrecting your lousy asses. There you are. Oh, it's going to be one of those dungeons. Great. All the hollow ones in the world. Let's go ahead and just stab this guy. Can I? There we go. We're going to do this the brute force method. Hopefully our mercenary does not get poisoned. I'm going to go ahead and poison you. And we're going to get poisoned to kingdom come, but we have decent poison resist, so we should be able to take it fairly in stride. There you go. There's one. There's another one down. And watch another one just be like right over here. Thankfully, our mercenary is not taking much damage from any of these guys, so he can kind of just chill over there. I should buy him a weapon, but I can't be arsed. There you go. Die returned. What are you guys doing down here? Just chilling? Okay. We'll go ahead and poison explode over there. Get rid of some of them. Okay, there you go. And we don't really need to use poison explosion near as much as you would need to use, say, normal corpse explosion because, well, the poison doesn't stack. You just get one poison or another poison. You don't get multiple stackings of one. Basically, whichever is the fastest poison is the one that's going to be taken. So, yay, we're slightly poisoned. We're actually recovering about the same speed as the poison thanks to his prayer. So I will stick with not using those antidotes that I saved. For now, we'll probably use them on the mercenary. Don't want to go up into that corner because there's going to be zombies. I'm going to run through just a little bit, see if I can find the stairs just really quick. I am good. Yay. Bye. Oh, and we've got regular little enemies here. These I can deal with. These I'm not as annoyed by as those resurrecting bastards. Now, we can stand still and walk to do our blocks. I don't usually do that because I lack this thing called patience. And yeah, it's not going to work for us. So, oh, and I just got a text. Lovely. But anyway, gonna ignore that. Boom, boom, and ooh, we got a chipped skull as well. Speaking of hearing myself get a text, I'm gonna turn that down real quick. Because I haven't actually touched my phone all day. Oh, it's a YouTube message. Let's see who it's from. Because I have to unlock it to actually turn it down. It is from Amir Hamid. Maybe it was the difficulty setting. Okay, something about that. I don't know what you said because I can only see part of the message, but I'm turning you down. I'll answer your message later. Actually, probably I can't say later on this because chances are I'll be answering it before you even ever see this, so yay. Okay, go and stab all you guys. And we do actually need to level up. There you go. Level up to 47. Tree. We'll go for a little bit more poison damage. 21. We're not doing too bad here. This is a dead end, but I'm still going to kill these guys because they're going to be a royal pain in the ass. Otherwise, resurrecting all those undead over there. Pretty much none of the enemies are a huge threat except for the revival guys. I just all of a sudden randomly forgot their name. I can actually do one of these hollow ones. The hollow ones are the only ones that are an actual threat to me. So, yay. There's an amulet. I should probably grab that, just in case it's better than what I got. I actually don't have a bad amulet. It's 3% resist all and damage reduction, so that is a lot better than a lot of things you're going to find in this difficulty. And faster cast rate, not useful at all. Bunch of little desert wings. Let's go ahead and back off, stab you, and we're just doing normal stabs right now, mainly because I forgot to switch over. There you go. Now you're all poisoned and going to die. Oh, waypoint. How many episodes has it been since we actually got this waypoint? It's not really one that I hold in high import, so it's like, whatever. We only have one path to go now, so let's go ahead and kill everything on this path. There's you. Good job. You're dead. Bye. Oh, lovely. I'm going to run through there. Not even going to bother sticking around. Hopefully our mercenary doesn't get poisoned, but I don't want to deal with that. We're going to duck through that side door, because we should be able to go, yes, just around the backside. I don't like dealing with the revival guys. The hollow ones, yeah, their poison is just a curse on my neck, on my mercenary here. Thankfully, we can lure things back and duck through doors, but there's way too many in there. Mercenary is doing his job. Let's go ahead and get some poison explosions going in there. Boom. And we're going to just get rid of their corpses so they can't do anything to them. And we're going to start taking you guys out, because we don't like you. You can poison me all you want. I have the resistances to hold up against it. Just don't poison my mercenary. There you go. And we'll poison you again. You can keep poisoning us. I don't care. We do need to drop some poison explosions to help him out. There you go. And we'll go after these guys. Good job. Yeah, he's going to keep killing things up there. No, damn it. Damn it, mercenary. Well, I did bring the antidotes at least. And I think our poison resistance just wore off. Let's go ahead and heal up just a little bit. Let our mercenary do that number. There you go. Nice little bit of poison explosion there. Did our resistance wear off? Yes, it did. Let's go ahead and drink one. And we don't need to give one to him. He's fine. Good. Good job, mercenary. You actually recovered from it faster than us. Ooh, magic find. Ooh. We'll use it for now because actually the resistance is better here. But later on we're going to need to switch back to that lightning resist, I think. Actually, no, we won't, because we'll have a Ralort Tal shield. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We're kosher. You're not. Let's go ahead and Iron Maiden your little friends there. And I'm going to go ahead and go after the hollow one. Yeah, you can fight me. Don't fight my mercenary. Just fight me, bro. There you go. Good job. Just ignore him. Ignore my mercenary. I am fine with being your target. Okay, come on. Kill him. Please. Thank you. Let's see what we got. Fire damage. I'll use it for now, but I'll probably sell it whenever I get back to town. Did we get any antidote potions? No, of course not. So I'm going to have to keep going through it like this. I don't know why I'm getting perma-poisoned so heavily on this character. I haven't actually had that happen in a while. I forget the actual trigger for it, but it's irritating as all hell. Let's go with antidote. Now we don't have one for our mercenary if we need it. Which kind of sucks, just a little bit. Let's go ahead and we'll tank these guys while you do your thing. And we're just going to stabby him normal. Because we're Captain Stabby and that's what we do. And we're actually doing decent damage with just the dagger. 92 to 127, that's with the poison, mind you, but it's a very short duration poison on that particular one compared to our normal poison dagger, which our poison dagger is, I can't remember it's what, 5.2 seconds? There we go. Oh, and you're killing things through the door. Thanks. Thanks, dude, bro. There's another one. Desert Wing. Honestly, I'm going to keep you guys on this episode until we actually find the cube. I'm not going to leave. Come on, mercenary. You don't need to play back there. That's not what we need. We don't need dead end room. And that is another dead end room there, I think. So goodbye. You guys can just stay in your little hollow tombs and do whatever the hell you guys do. We'll kill all your other buddies in here and leave you be. Okay, so poison. Can we get poison on you? There you go. Nice little cloud of poison, and they all just kind of die. I do love, there is one thing I actually do love about poison, is that even if they're killed by, like, if they're frozen and poisoned, they'll sometimes still just shatter from the poison, just arbitrarily. It's like, what the hell? That was some violent poison there. We gave you the serious herpaderps with that poison. But no, I've never seen explosive poison in real life. Okay, so you guys are going to be a little bit of a pain. You might be able to kill my mercenary. We're going to go ahead and poison as many of you as possible. This one is actually going to be easier than with our kick build, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and get some poison explosions out there. Boom. And we'll come after the hollow one over here. We do have amp damage on us from the boss right there. Hopefully our mercenary can... Oh, well, I was like, hopefully our mercenary can tank her. No, he just outright killed her. Good job. Thank you. I do appreciate that, mercenary. Good job. But now we've got the Roger Cube, I'm going to go ahead and combine some of my runes off screen, and I will see you guys next time whenever we jump in on getting the rest of the staff that we need to open up the path to Duriel and possibly do some other quests. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.